No problem.
Thank you so much for the person who provided for us the sanitary pads. Us like guys, tuna struggling sana kupata hizo pads. Inabidi maybe mtu ana tear cloth ama mattress. Sini kweli ama ni uongo na danganya? Simonge kwa sauti, mbona mnanyamaza? Sini kweli. So we say thanks for the person who has provided for us. May God bless you and thank you and come next time.
Next time. Yes. Fantastic. So mnaweza kuja wote pamoja. Tumalize session tu kila mtu akitokana kama ameenda. Yeah. Yeah. Wameshikilia nini? Yeah. Come. No problem. So hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Tuko poa, eh?
Yes.
I think is it a good thing that you have done or it's a bad thing that you have done?
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing, eh?
Yes.
So everybody has got something?
Yes.
Everybody has, eh?
Yes.
And I think we can just say that thank you very much for the people who are just providing and making sure that we have such kind of a courtesy of providing the sanitary needs. And we're going to be getting to another village to make sure that we are giving such kind of a huge group of ladies and to talk about the girl child who are just here to make sure that they are a little bit getting care and people are just providing for, not that they know each and everyone, but it's a courtesy from the people of overseas to make sure that our people in Kenya are a little bit transferred to another level, not only to stay to the level of poorness, sometimes poverty, sometimes like that one. So what I can just advise you is one, you know, right now the people have just finished the Form 4 right now here. I know some of the challenges outside, there are so many. Talk about now, you will be told with your parents, now it's either you depend on yourself and make sure that you provide for you are now a grown up, you are 18 and above. So the only position maybe you talk about, oh, I don't have something to do. What can I do so as I can provide myself with something? And I can just cater for a little bit of a pad. So a pad right now, I think is 80 to 90 shillings per. So you can just talk about, oh, let me go to a boyfriend so as I can just get something about maybe somebody. So wherever you go there, you might be lowering your own life. Maybe you can have a little of a concession, talk about, okay, you might be told, okay, we have to do this so as there can be the conditions there. So for you, make sure that you are protecting yourself, and what we advocate for is abstinence. Abstinence, eh?
Yes.
It's gonna be a very fantastic. So you can just say thank you wherever you are just uplifting your own parts.
Thank you.
Say?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So thank you very much for everyone who are just tuned and talk about Robbie for providing our space to make sure that we are coming live here. And it's one-on-one guys coming out from this session, and we really appreciate for everyone. So thank you very much. You can just disperse and you can just say whatever you are just going bye. Bye. Bye too. Thank you. So guys, it was a very good session here, and I think we have done it one-on-one, and the ladies, they have got something. So there are so huge numbers of them who have just come to make sure that they are receiving such kind of the needs. And you know guys, here in Africa sometimes you can talk about it's a small thing, but to a session of a group it's a very, very big thing, because right now the parents, it's a period where now in Kenya we are just facing much of the economical fluctuation of prices and everything. So people to provide, or a parent to provide you with such kind of the sanitary needs, it's so expensive. So they talk about, okay, use the local material which is around you to sustain yourself, but to the due fact is we have just made the wonders to come out, and this is what we talk about. This is what we know. So how can you talk about it, the session?
Yeah, it was so wonderful.
Yeah.
Guys, wherever you are, from the overseas all over the world, watching us live from this interior village,
yeah,
in one of the best counties in Kenya, Migori,
yeah,
specifically Kuria.
Yeah.
So we are very grateful for you, and we really appreciate for your work and your devotion, and you have really devoted your time and your money to assist our girls here. May God bless you, And also when you will come once a time for my YouTube channel, remember I have a YouTube channel.
Exactly.
It's Manigidi One Doctor.
Yeah.
When you reach there, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.
Thank you very much. He's the one who is making boys to be upgraded from childhood or from boyhood to adulthood direct.
Yeah.
He's the one who passes you direct to that position. I recognize your presence. Thank you very much for your session.
Thank you.
And God
Welcome.
bless you
You're
too.
welcome.
We have Rob Chacha here. You have a
Yes.
little closing remarks.
Me, I would say it's thank you so much.
Yeah.
Like we really appreciate for the village of Mabela.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time getting the person who is supporting this village.
Exactly.
Yeah, we really appreciate for the person who have done for us this all. Like we are so excited, guys.
Yeah.
Like we appreciate. May God bless you abundantly a million times.
A million times.
Yeah.
Exactly. So guys, the session has gone off right now from this position. We can just say thank you very much, and we're going to be covering from tomorrow. It's on Monday. We're going to be making sure that the other village, whenever I go to a village, certainly whenever I reach there, I start giving the vulnerables, and I know how to cater for them. And whenever I start with the vulnerables, and every Sunday I give out such kind of the sanitary needs to the ladies. And this is the session that has been successful, and we are going with it perpendicularly per unit time. Due to unconditional circumstances of the rain, we have tried our best. But we say that thank you very much, and we're going to be coming back with another session. So keep it locked, keep it tuned. Yes, hello. Hello.
Yes.
Kwani mlikuja mkapigwa nyumbani baada ya kufunga? Hello?
Yes.
How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Who doesn't hear English a little bit? Who doesn't understand the English? Oh, tuko bahali pamoja, si ndio?
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for you all coming and making sure that we're going to be starting this session right now here. Ni wangapi washainiona? Sijawahi onekana. It's a very totally different village, eh? So mimi naitwa Gintu. Ushasikia kitu kama hiyo? Ushasikia? Hamjasikia kitu kama hiyo? Mwasikia? Naitwa Gintu. I'm a YouTuber, and mimi ni kutoka Nyabuansi. Na huwa nafanyanga charity sana. Kuna wamama wa hii village hapa chini washawahi niona, wameniona 2-3 kidogo. Huwa na I always help the vulnerables. Vulnerables, where I mean, hi. How are you? I've recognized your presence. Welcome. Na bado. Wako wapi? Hapa. Okay, no problem. So here I always help the vulnerables, where I mean that we have the aged people of the society, we have the disabled, we have widows, we have the orphans, and also we have the girl child. And today, every Sunday, I do give out or disburse such kind of the sanitary needs, or the sanitary towels, or the sanitary pads to the girls. And I always offer 5 cartons for every week to make sure that I'm catering for the girl child, and to make sure that you are a little bit being helped as part of the vulnerables that are always onto the section. So, no problem, I have recognized you. Okay, welcome. So, everyone who is just tuned here, we are going to make sure that we are having a doctor here, and the doctor are going to be giving us a little lecture to make sure that we are getting 2-3 things about how to just use them, because I can just see some of the ladies here, it's their first time, maybe they want to start it, and maybe there are some people who they know the sanitary pads, but they don't know the actually way of placing them where relevant. So I have a doctor here to make sure that I'm gonna be teaching you more about it, and also talk about we have much of the diseases, talk about the STDs, STIs, we have the HIV. You're gonna be teaching us more about it, so as whenever you go back home, you're gonna be knowing what exactly you have to do. So here, as we can just count the number, if the people are 40, you're gonna be picking 3 pack per each. If you are more than 40, you're gonna be picking 2 pack per each, and we're gonna be considered. I have seen even we have some women here. So whenever we see some things gonna be very good, and to that position we're gonna be offering them Exactly, yeah. So before I continue much, we have hey, come so as you can just welcome us to this session because we have intruded already. How are you?
Fine.
How is everything?
Everything is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's Ruby Chacha. She's here, and we have come here. So you can allow us to continue the session, or you can deny us. We will
No,
leave.
no, no. Continue.
We continue.
Yeah.
So you can
welcome.
greet the people. You are the people now.
My girls, how are you?
Yeah, fine.
Mko poa?
Yes.
Si mnanijua?
Yes.
Mi naitwa Agnes Robi Chacha. Sawa?
Yes.
Karibuni sana.
Yes.
Fantastic. So I continue.
Yeah, continue.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for the session, guys. And we are about to start up the session right now here, and we're gonna be introducing. Do we have maybe a person who can just introduce? We have even the woman there. You, si mmoja akuje ama
Appreciate ndio.
akuja anaweza tufungulia. Any lady who come. No problem. Don't fear. Everything is possible under the Son of the Lord. How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Lydia Bahati.
Lydia Bahati.
Yeah.
Fantastic to hear. So you can welcome your fellow girls
Hi,
to this
guys.
session.
Hi. Welcome to this section, and be free to ask any question that you have. Okay.
Fantastic. Which form are you? Where up? Oh, you are now a villager. Exactly. So we have the people who have just finished the Form 4 and the high schoolers and even the primarians here, and we're gonna be starting the session right now. So you can just clap whenever we have the doctor who is coming now, eh? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know, I studied so many years ago. Exactly. Welcome.
Thank you very much. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Yes, Manigidi. Professionally, I'm a clinician. What we call clinical medicine and surgery. Unajua yule mtu anatahiri vijana kwenu hapa wengi ni nani? Mnaweza msaisikia ni nani? Ni huyu mko mnaendelea hapa. Sawa. So I'm happy this is now another session that we are having here. We had another one elsewhere. It was so fantastic, but we've seen a slight difference when we had another session over the other side. The number was not as big as this one here. So it means the mobilization and even the civic education is just spreading fast enough. However, you are using, as I are quoting from this region, I think she's doing a good work.
Performed fantastic.
Yeah, this is a fantastic work because we have girls here, young girls, ambapo wako miaka midogo, young girls, young age. We have teenagers, we have those ones who have completed O level, studies from 4. Those during our time we used to call it O level, A level. It was there those then. That's what we used to call it. So I'm here because I want to give just I want to pass to you some knowledge as to where we are nowadays. Things are not all that good. So as girls, you are subjected to a number of risk factors as compared to young boys. That's why we are always concentrating to girls more. We are more concerned to girls, so that you can get a better backup, so that you cannot be distracted from your studies, and you can move on well with your studies. So that's why we are here, and we are having a number of. Maybe you can have a number of questions that you are having. You want to ask, because I want to talk briefly about some other things. And for this Sunday Travels, this one Cynthia here, told there's a young girl who introduced us here. Yes, Bahati, something Bahati. You can give them just these young girls. You can tell them how they are going to use these things, because you, I know you know them how to use them correctly. So that one is now your small section you're going. Mine, I'm going purely to take you through some other diseases which are very common. Sisi tuongee Kiswahili ama tuendelee na Kiingereza?
You can put both. There's no problem.
Yeah, okay. So vile tuko sasa hivi wasichana mambo for the viewers who are native or can be able to see us, I'm going to use both the English and the Kiswahili because there are other young girls here. Maybe you cannot comprehend well, or cannot understand well whatever when we are going to be purely English. So you can pair with us whenever I'm going to mix Kiswahili kidogo and English so that we can move on one pace to all of us. So nilikuwa nawaambia kuna magonjwa yapo na hayo magonjwa yapo. Naomba leo I want to start with a question. If somebody can be able to tell us what is the difference between UTI and STI. Mmesaisikia China kama hiyo? Msaenda hospitali waandikiwa huko na kitu inaitwa UTI, si ndio? Sawa. Who can be able to tell us the difference? Because we have a difference between UTI and STI. Or you can just fill in those initials. Who can you try? Hapa sio darasa. Ukijaribu hata ukianguka sio mbaya. Tutakurekebisha baadaye. Tutasema baadaye. Who can try? What's UTI?
UTI ugonjwa unasababisha na mkojo. Sema kama chosi safi zikapata. Na STI is sexually transmitted infection.
Good. So collect. Mwingine? So we have what we call UTI is urinary tract infection. It's just an infection in the urinary tract. It can be out of yourself exposed to some other risk factors like urinary pits which are contaminated, and when you go there you can acquire that disease. And the STI means sexually transmitted infection. It must come from an intercourse. Collect. And how do we get that one? Because we may, when you come with some complaint, I'm having some discharge, like it looks like this, the doctor is there. He can be able to be taking the notes or clerking for your complaint or your complaint, yes, and putting them down. And he may request for the lab investigation. Lab investigation is the one which can let us know purely is it a UTI or an STI. And STI normally, when we are treating it better, we treat it better for those ones who are having friends, and it's better for us. Maybe you are married, it's better for us. We treat it as a couple. That's when we can be able to make the best management of that one. So, sexually transmitted disease, there are many, including HIV. HIV means what? Yeah, you're excused. HIV means what? Ama mulienda mukasahau siku hizi mfundisho shuleni. HIV means what? Jaribu tu. HIV is a virus which is called utuambie vile unakuja hivi. In full
Human immunodeficiency virus.
Thank you. And AIDS?
Acquired immunodeficiency virus.
Syndrome. Yes. Thank you. You have tried. So, even HIV itself, it's a virus. And when somebody gets the virus itself, it starts from the stage of HIV. Now you don't show any signs when the virus is on HIV stage till it reaches what we call the AIDS status. Now that's when you can manifest some symptoms So those seam bottoms, when they come, you will get the information. And normally, what we advise young people when we are doing like this, we use what we call APC. Means, number one, A means what? You abstain. Waachane kabisa. Ili usikutane na virusi vya HIV, mambo ya mapenzi unaachana kabisa. Or namba mbili, kama wale wakubwa mmaliza shule unataka kuwa na mtu na kamtu sehemu, anakuita baby, sweet beba, you know. Ukiwa naye be faithful. Sawa. Na ukiona you will not be always ku abstain, you can see you cannot be faithful. That's when we advise now you use a condom. Yeah. Itakusaidia usipate hiyo virus na itakusumbua na baadaye italeta kifo. So mambo kama hayo ndio tunawasaidia. As you are growing up, you need to take care of yourself very well. Hapa tuko maabara. Ni wangapi wananijua lakini? Wawili watatu. Wengi hamunijui? Sawa. So hapa mko karibu na maabara. Hii ni town. Peremende ni nyingi, madasi ni mengi na uchanja ni mwingi. Hapa vile iko hivi. So mchi hatari tu sana na hii mchi iko hapa. Our friends from overseas, other countries, they have decided to just make you arrive a bit comfortable when you are here in Kenya. These are your friends. These are your friends from overseas, from other parts of the country. They are preparing, they are bringing all of those things to you. They are assisting you so that you can be able to live a comfortable life. Because there are other girls who are subjected to sex out of their vulnerability, maybe because they lack even the money to buy these towels, these ones. There are many girls, many who cannot be able to afford this one. So you have good friends through Brother Gintu here. Yes, they have decided to make you arrive very comfortable, and so that when your attention will not be divided from whatever, you all remain with the studies. Only studies which can help you, but if you interrupt your studies with sex and other things, you will not go very far. But if you maintain your lane and be faithful to your studies and be strong and be hardworking, you will be somewhere in the near future. So we need to thank your friends, even if they don't seem to know you name by name, but they love you so much. That's why they have committed to this level to assist you. What can you say to your friends who are assisting you, because they are going to see your video? Thank you. Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
Yeah, these are your good friends. They love you and they want your life to be comfortable, like any other girls who come from able families, and those ones who don't come from able families. You all live a good life. So up to that point, I want to ask my young girl there who called Bahati, so to give you just a small lecture kadogo tu vile mnaenda kutumia hii. Bahati, can you be able to do? Naona utakuwa madam, karibuni. Hebu njoo. Hi. We give this young girl, she's called Bahati, to give you just a small lecture how you are going to use these sandal towels. Thank you very much.
Okay. Kwa wale wenye amjui kutumia pads, hii ni pads, iko ndani bado. So you're going to open it. Unatoa hii karatasi. Kuna karatasi iko hapa. After umetoa, kuna ingine hapa sasa. Hizo unaweka unatupa hivyo. Sasa hii unachukua hapo kwa panty yako.
We are giving you time so that you can explain without any fear. And if you have any question, you can ask.
Hapo kwa panty sasa unachukua Sema hii ni panty sasa umeekelea hivi. Sasa hii umeekelea hivi juu ya panty. Sasa unaikava hivi. Hivi. Sasa hii sehemu yenye ni ndogo, hapa ndipo panafaa kuwa mbele. Sasa panafaa I hope you understand. Ndio wale wenye hamjatumia pads. Alafu huku ndo kunafaa kuwa nyuma. Sasa you cover it. Kama vizuri inakuwa. Sasa ukikopa period haiwezi kapita. Na maybe doctor angetuambia unavaa for how many hours. Doctor, maybe you can tell us for how long you are supposed to wear it.
Oh, the best which is required is just 2 hours.
2 hours.
At most 2 hours.
Okay.
Ukienda sana isipite masaa 3, sawa?
Yes.
And when you go, do you know the reason why you would go for 2 hours? And if you prolong past 2 hours, you may end up, because when you are just having your menses, that's your menstruation, it means all of the bacteria from the body have been collected to one region. So when you prolong with them, they may incur, and even the temperature it goes up, and you may start having itching all of those private parts. So it's supposed to be 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope tumesikia vile doctor amesema. Unavaa tu kwa 2 hours. Ikienda sana ifike 3 hours. Ikipita maybe you can anza kujikuna hapo kwa private part yako. Hope tumeelewana, sinda.
So thank you, Bahati. Hey,
Welcome.
in the future you are going to be a good teacher. Yeah, we are praying for you so that your result will come out, you pass with flying colors, and we're happy. We'll even tell one of your friends from overseas to take care of you, because you have really tried to just assist your young girls.
Thank you.
Yes. Gintu, back to you.
Back to the session.
Yeah.
So, hello, beautiful ladies. So, we have a little bit of the lecture from our doctor here. And I think maybe we have some of the person who have any question? Any question? Any question? Maybe Rob Chacha, you have a question?
No, I don't have any question.
You don't have any question. So any question from anyone? So we can just tackle it and make sure that everybody is getting the lecture how it should be. Don't fear, don't fear, don't fear. Any question? You are good?
Mkuwa free muulize maswali. Sasa nyinyi mkiogopa.
Mko sawa? Okay, no problem. So from this position I can just now take the position to say that hizi hapa, hizi mapati hapa huwa tunakuwa sponsored from overseas, and I'm always giving them every Sunday to different villages, to different girls every time, and we have to appreciate and say that thank you very much for everyone who is just tuned and kept locked to make sure that our ladies here, they are getting a support and making sure that a little bit they can cater for something that maybe some people here, they don't have such kind of the part. Sometimes maybe you can talk about some people are using old clothes, some people are using can talk about mattresses. So right now here we have a little bit of something that it's very nice, and you can just use it, and that's why I always go with the soft care, which is the best quality we have in Kenya right now. And I think every pack has how many? Like 8 pieces. So I think we can just Rob Chacha can just count the people, so as we can know actually how many will be disbursed to each and every person, so as we cannot get other people or missed out. So
You can start maybe by numbering. You start from number
exactly.
1, 2.
So you'll just sit that way. I'll just choose 2 to 3 people who will just be Packaging, I have the packaging bags here, so as you cannot carry them the way you can just carry and put in the pocket. So I have the carry bags here, gonna be helping you a little bit to make sure that you are placing, and whenever you are walking, at least you can have a good moment wherever you are going. And like that. You could have just told them a little bit about whenever you use this one, it brings self-esteem and something like that one here. So you are confident, you are comfortable and everything. Eh?
Yeah.
So it's the best because
As you are putting it, because normally for those girls who come from not well families, from poor families, let me put it from poor families, because all of us, we don't come from the same background. There are others who come from the well-off families and others from poor families. And normally when it comes to during the days when it is having all the menses, that's when they are subjected to several criticisms. Maybe they learn, others they use even the blankets, they cut it into pieces, they use it for during that time. All that one makes them feel unsafe and totally insecure. So when they are using these ones, it gives them some comfort, and also it makes them to feel that they are on the same level with other girls elsewhere in Kenya and in the world. Yeah.
fantastic. So you just be seated that way. I shall have you can where is that little bar? Oh, mtoto amekataa? No problem. Give me like three of you. No problem. Three of you. Three of you. Yeah. Aye. So you will be just seated that way. They will just be passing with. They'll just be putting some of them here, and you'll just getting. Yeah, I think you are 45. You're gonna be getting 2 by now, and we shall now configure for the small ones. We get 2, and the bigger girls will just get 3 pack. Exactly. So for the young, like the primalians, I think they're gonna be getting 2, and the bigger ladies gonna be getting 3 per each. I think gonna be very fantastic there. So Rob Chacha, you can just take the session. Make sure that now you can have just to look. For the people who are just in primary, please, you can just be in this side. So you can just know that they have.
Or you can put it below the according
to the age.
Yeah, because those ones are below 12.
Yeah, exactly. Below 12.
9 to 12 years.
Kama uko na miaka
12, below 12 here.
tuseme kama uko na miaka 1 mpaka 12 kaya.
Na kama uchaanza kwenda siku zako, si kuna wale wachaanza menstruation, can you come this side?
Yeah.
Wala kuna wala mchaanza ni wadogo bado hiyo siku mnaisikia. Msitoroke, sio kama mnatoroka.
Hao ni wenye wameanza.
Hao wameanza? Hao kama hata wakiwa prema wameanza ni sawa. Hao wote mmeanza, hata wewe umeanza ba. Huyu ananidanganya kabisa.
Mtu ameanza.
Mtu ameanza.
Sasa wapatie mbili kwanza.
2 tupa. So
wale wakipatika muongeze wale wakubwa.
Sasa uchukue hii basi yako sasa. Huu utaanza nayo tu mara moja hivi. Kisha
hiyo imeharibika. Hiyo ilikuwa next speech. Exhibition.
Exactly. So you can now start to give them here. So 2 per each.
Fungua basi hivi nitoka sasa kazi.
Peana moja kutoka pale hivi. Anza kupeana kutoka hapa pale. Wewe niambia unaitwa nani? De? Hiyo jina ni botanical name. Hiyo jina ni ya kawaida kweli. Hivyo mkienda. Hata yule anapaki mbili unaacha. Hayo mpatie vile iko hivyo. Weka ndani. Weka kwa mweke kwa box ndani. Utoe. Wacha kutoa.
Kuna ingine iko na nini?
Shika hii weka hapa hivi. Naenda kwenda chini.
Hey, sukuru tusaidia hapa kujitoa tukikata.
Hata hiyo weka vile iko hivi. Weka sote hivyo kile hicho. Ile moja mlitumia ikaarudi ile utaratibu hiyo. Ungeweka hizo siku sikae tatu ya patiko tu. Weka ongeza moja hapo. Ongeza moja kwa hiyo. Ongeza moja ile sawa. Ile hicho weka tatu vile siko hivyo. Weka tatu hivi. Achia moja hiyo patiko. Wewe umepata kweli? Toba. Umepata kweli? Chukua hiyo vile kweli. Wewe unanijua kweli? Zaini.
Basi nakuanga kwa jinsi.
What? Sio mtu wako mimi nilimpa hivi.
Unajua kile kitu.
Sini vijana nimekuja hapa kitambo. Kitambo sana. Hospitali sisi ni wale wa hospitali. Kama sasa tayari hapa na shida.
Kama kwa ifanye hizi na kuanga hapa. Wote kuna hizi makaratasi basi. Sababu hiyo hata sababu.
Utarudia sasa wale wakubwa kuongeza mtu mmoja. Wameisha? Sasa hesabu hizi zote na nyinyi mmechukua kweli? Sasa nyinyi mlikuwa tatu naanzia tatu kwanza.
So hawa wakubwa simkuje, hawa wakubwa.
Acha
wapeo.
Wacha nipite nikiwa
wale ni tunaamini kama wameanza. Kuna wale naamini hawajaanza bado. Na nyinyi mnaweza ona mbali. Ikipaki wale wataongeza wataongeza.
Tusiende tu kidogo tu tutakuwa tukimalizia tu session. Close the chapter.
Sema ndio. Nimeanza sasa. Muongeza moto.
Wanakupea.
Sema.
Hai. Sasa tutakuwa tukimalizia ama kuna mtu mwenye anataka afunge session eh?
Nani appreciate? Si lazima kuna ku appreciate.
Exactly.
Ndio siku nyingine tena
Huyu mtu achangamke.
huyu mtu tena ndo.
Changamke.
Next time eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Njoo.